Well, I've exposed it, guys. Just want to give a shout out to Paddy. He's one of the good guys now. Paddy was drawn into all the bullshit with manipulated like a lot of people were. Give us a like, guys. Press the like button. Hit the like button, guys. Just wait for a few more to come on. This is my reaction to the documentary, the Trolling campaign. I'm out on this shit, man. I mean, this has been going on for far too long, and every single person that was in that expose is going to be exposed. They're all wrong uns, man. Every single one of them. You know what I mean? Click the like. There's 20 people on here. Click the like button, guys. Aye. Oh, is that Paddy's clone? Is it Paddy's clone? Like I say, guys, I mean, listen, click the like button, guys. I hope everyone, how are we doing? Adam, I thank you, Gated Angel. Is it Paddy's clone? So it isn't Paddy's account, no? Listen, guys, you don't need to apologise to me for what I've been through, because you know what? Listen, not many people believe me from the start. You know what I mean? At the start, I spoke about this and I got fed up of speaking about it because nobody believed me. Nobody listened to me. Do you realise that the 3.5 years of this has caused me complex post-traumatic stress disorder? I'm taking diazepam, man. I'm on diazepam. I'm supposed to be taking it 3 times a day, but I'm weaning off myself off it because I don't want to rely on that. You know what I mean? I just want to say, 57 people, and can you all click the like button, guys? I'm just waiting for the tiers to open to become a member. $4.99 and $5.99. I think it's $4.99 and $5.49, which will give the members an opportunity to come on the live with me, interview guests, have debates. You know what I mean? But listen, guys, it's been a tough time. But listen, you know what? One thing I can say about myself, I'm proud of myself for overcoming everything that I have. And I'm just glad that people are starting to open their eyes to this, because it's like a cult. Is it Freemasons? Is it not Nazis? What are these people? Do you know what I mean? Like that's a question you have to ask. For this agenda that they've pushed, this narrative. For example, Tumble Dryer said, I'm a child rapist, right? But then says, I'm not a convicted. Like, this is where the contradictions come in. And then you're seeing him flashing the cash, offering people money. Listen, I know Mr. DC has a cult following. Everyone loves him. He's their hero. He started all this with Tumble Dryer. And I know I'm not going to... Listen, he's got his own fan base. I've got my fan base, right? I'm not going to change anyone's mind. I don't want his people to change their minds. You just do what you're doing. All I'm doing is I've exposed what went on. Do you know what I mean? And as DC says, in 2019, it all started as a bit of entertainment for the public. And I'll tell you how it started. Me and this woman, consenting adult, were having dirty talk through voice messages. Unbeknownst to me, Mr. DC was sitting right next to her. And the next day, posted them on Facebook and YouTube. That's how it all started. Decca Heggie sending dirty voice messages to a 14-year-old girl. That's how it all started, man. And then his now wifey sent me a message saying that Tumble Dryer was his friend. So it all makes sense that they all knew each other before this campaign started, guys. You know what I mean? Like, they all knew each other. But listen, like I say, the thing is, see all this, right? Like Alex is saying about getting the old bill round, right? Do you realise how many death threats my family's had? Do you realise how many times things have happened to this house? And now all these people are playing victim. Playing victim. When it's my family that suffered for 3 years to the hands of these ruthless, woman-beaten scumbags. All of them beat women up, man. All of them. Do you know what I mean? It's come a time now where that is my last say on the matter there. That little documentary that I put out there that's my last say on it. I've exposed it. Whether people still want to call me wrong, and I'm not bothered one little bit. Because at the end of the day, guys, it is what it is. Sometimes when the truth's thrown in your face, people don't want to believe it, do they? And I'm not going to change people's minds. I don't want to change people's minds. If you believe what you want. My dad's a top bloke, mate. He was a handy fella in his day. Probably still is now. He'd probably knock half of the clowns out now. Listen, Yorkshire, Wales, mate, listen. I've been tempted to, listen, don't worry, mate. I've been close to that. I've been close to going all crazy, man. It's only the fact that I have a career, a very good career to look forward to, that stopped me from committing such crimes, because I cannot afford to lose everything that I've worked towards, because it took me a long time to get in the position I'm in now. And even though I was absolutely defamated and destroyed for 3 years, I still managed to stay positive and get through it. And now I'm going to play a lead role in a Netflix series. And you know what? I'm fucking proud of myself. I really am. And that'll give them all something to be jealous about. But you know what? They can't stop this one, because they've already done the vets on me. They've already vetted me, and it's come back clean. Like I say, guys, I am no danger to anybody. I'm no danger to anybody. The only danger I am is anyone comes in my face and starts firing punches, I'm firing back. That's it. Apart from that, I'm a soft-hearted man. I'll approach anybody, I'll shake your hand, I'll talk to you in the street. I'm not aggressive. I won't go up to you and be aggressive and give it the Billy Big Bollocks and think I'm 10 men, because I don't. We've got 223 people, guys. Click the like button, please. But, you know, I'm in a position where I can't act. My hands are tied behind my back, man. I've had so many setups. I've had the fake gun allegation set up, right? I had 3 allegations in one day from 3 people that are part of the trolling campaign. That isn't a coincidence, man. I was locked up in Dundee police station, right, for firearms offences for 30 hours. Armed police put a gun to my head and arrested me for armed offences. And I don't even own a gun, because some person made a false gun allegation against me, and then my mum's house gets raided, my old house in Scotland got raided. They never found a gun. And then there comes to my friends, puts the guns to my head. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here, man? Put a gun to my head. You're under arrest. So what for? Armed offences, harassment. That came from DC. He made a statement against me. And my ex-business partner made a statement against me for malicious communications. They've got a cheek to make allegations. They've got a cheek to make statements against me, but yet they call me a grass. You couldn't make it up, man. You couldn't make it up. I know Humble Dry has deleted all the videos. So has Dave. There's an ongoing police investigation. I can say that now because I've already been caught red-handed, and I've got all the evidence on Fire Stick. So it was handed into the police about a month and a half ago. So there will be arrests made. And you know what, guys? See, when there is, I'm going taking them to court for civil action. And you know when I get the payout? Do you know when I get the payout? Do you know when I get the payout, the big payout for the civil for what they've done to my life? Every single penny is going to go to an anti-bullying campaign charity. I don't want a penny of that money. I'm going to sue them for every little penny I get. And you know what? See, every penny, that's going to go to an anti-bullying charity, because I don't want a penny. I want to make an example of people online that are making people commit suicide every single day for doing this. You know what I mean? Listen, guys, I'm not going to change a lot of people's minds, man. Do you know what I mean? I will not change a lot of people's minds. People have already made their mind up about me. People already think that I'm a wrong one. That's okay. Shows the proof. You know what I mean? Just get the proof up, man. Not a fake 55-page acro that says I put a gun to a man's chin. I'm being honest. I was alleged to have put it to a woman. Why would I admit that? If I wanted to make a story up and say, oh, it was a man, because it's even worse if it's a woman. But the woman made the fake gun allegation. So I get locked up in Dundee, right? For 30 hours they kept me, right? They kept me in for 30 hours. And then I get to court. This is now, so we're on gun offences and we're on a driving offence in Scotland, right? Apparently I've took chase off the police, right, at 80 to 100 mile an hour, right, and got away. I don't even have a driving licence, man. I failed my driving test twice. I haven't got the qualities to get away from the coppers, man. The reason why I can speak about this is I'm allowed because I'm innocent. I'm innocent. And all the proof I have proves my innocence. Okay? So I'm in Dundee police cell for 30 hours. So we goes up to the courts on the driving offence. So then they set the trial, don't they? They've set a trial for the driving offence. Apparently I've took chase and I've got away. This was in March 2021. I didn't get arrested for it till December. So nobody had been pulled in. Nobody had been questioned. The owner of the car never got questioned. And then I get pulled in December. Didn't receive any letters through my door. No court cases or nothing. The first time I find out about it is in the Courier newspaper in November. Bare knuckle fighter takes chess and nearly runs over pedestrians. What? Honestly. I'm looking. So when I got pulled in for the gun allegations, the other allegations, the three from Cumbria came in, from DC, the fake gun allegation, and the malicious communications. So I'm locked up for 30 hours in Dundee. I'll go to the court for the date. So they give us the trial date. As soon as I go down to the cells to get released, Cumbria police come and arrest me, re-arrest me, put me in the back of the van, drive me all the way to Cumbria, and now arrest me on the gun allegation, malicious communications, and was it threats to kill? I think it was. So while all this is going on, I'm like, what the fuck? And every single offence came back NFA'd, right? So do you know when the trolls keep saying they want me to put this subject access request out? That's because they've planted all these false allegations on me. And they're going to come up on your subject access request. That's been the whole ploy. They were actually contacting women that I'd been with in the past to make false rape allegations against me, trying to manipulate them and pay them money. One of my ex-girlfriends messaged me and says, Decca, here I got this message off the Tumbles saying, oh, if we give you this much, will you make an allegation against Decca? Paddy will tell you this. They even messaged Paddy and asked Paddy's missus to make an allegation against me. Paddy will tell you that. If Paddy goes on one of his lives, he'll probably tell you that. That's what they did. That's what they did. I'm telling you. Honestly, man, it's absolute. I don't know. I mean, the thing is, guys, I just want to ask you guys, because you are the ones supporting me. You are the ones sticking by me. If I was, let's just say, had all these allegations that were true, with all the children and the women, I'd be the Cumbrian Ripper, wouldn't I? So would that not warrant an automatic investigation? If you have a pattern of behaviour, right, and it's on record, and the coppers are looking at this thinking, here, a minute, this is a regular occurrence, this. You're getting pulled in, and there's an investigation happening straight away. And I've never been pulled in, man. In the whole 3 years, I've never been arrested. Never been questioned. Never. And I've had to walk around the streets at the start, a little bit ashamed, a little bit embarrassed, you know, thinking people were judging me, got anxiety, panic attacks, and you know what? Congratulations to DC, because he done what he said he was going to do. He was going to grow an enormous fan base off this, and he has. Well done, pal. 22,000 subscribers. And what they've done in the meantime was, because I had more subscribers than them, 33,000 on the official All Nothing podcast, they fraudulently copyrighted my channel. Got me struck. That's why I haven't been able to post on it. But guess what? It's coming back. And you know what? See now, the YouTube community standards, if you fraudulently try to attack people's channels, you will automatically lose your channel. Yeah. But yeah, so well done, mate. You've grew an enormous fan base, like you said. Cheers. And you got a fight out of me. Them 2.7 million views. Big, eh? You got Sun newspaper headlines and everything out of it, man. Thanks to me. But yeah, so like I say, guys, I just want to thank everybody that's behind me. Yeah, once the tiers go through, you can become a member. You can support the channel. Members who become members will be able to join me on lives. I'm not going to bring any dickheads on anymore, like people to do dirty things, stupid things. We're going to be proper debate about different subjects, boxing, football. I know people want to see drama, but I'm not really interested in drama, man. You know what I mean? I'm not interested in drama. Like, what's the point in, like, yeah, I know it does bring, I know drama does bring views, but bring drama just to do your own head in, to give yourself bad mental health, not worth it, man. Your mental health's worth more than money, guys, you know what I mean? But I know as well, Dean, I wouldn't fight Dean again. Douglas Stockley battered him the other day. I don't know if you've seen it on YouTube. Douglas took his phone off him. I'm not going to fight him. Like, what's he got to offer me? Seriously, nothing. There's nothing he's got to offer me. I'm retired. I'm. Do you know what? I feel better, like, not fighting, because I know people want to see me fight, but I'm more contented, because all the fight games is just drama. People just want drama. And I can't be bothered with all that. I've got bigger fish to fry now, man. Do you know what I mean? Unless you're putting 10, 20k in my back pocket, then fair enough, I'll change my mind, you know what I mean? The thing is, right, if you're in my shoes, why are you going to spend, see, fighting men, right? Fighting men. See, when I fought the other divvy from Carlisle, we didn't train for that fight. We just turned up and had a pagger. Fighting men don't need training camps, man. If you're going to fight, if you challenge a man, you're fighting today or tomorrow. Not, I want to fight you, but I need a 10-week training camp. Seriously? But yeah, Yeah. Yeah. Of course, I'm in my prime. I'm very much in my prime. And like people know, like I don't need to spell it out. That's the only fight that would ever interest me. There's nothing else out there that I'm not bothered about anything else. But like I say, I'm retired. Unless someone wanted to put a big wage in my back pocket, then it made it worth my while. Listen, guys. You're not going to do an 8-week training camp to butch someone in 3 minutes, are you? You're going to do an 8-week training camp to get well paid and have a good old fight for like half an hour, 45 minutes. People don't want to see a fight that lasts 3 minutes. Like, not at all. Not at all. But what I'm going to do, thank you, UKPI document. Yeah, that was all down to Axel, mate, to be honest with you. When Axel worked with me, do you know what? I just want to say he's a massive miss to me. Axel is a massive miss. He was another level. Like, I mean, you've seen his ghost hunt, you've seen his knife crime documentary. You know, I'd love him back. I would actually love Axel to come back, because with the podcast coming back and now with having the epic story here tomorrow, I think we could do great things. I'd love him to come back, but I can't get hold of him. I can't get in touch with him. So if Axel, if you hear me or you see this, mate, I would like you to come back and work with me. You know, the trolls did harass him. They posted his address all over online. You know, and Axel had mental health issues as well, and he was vulnerable, and they targeted him. I felt a little bit guilty for not protecting him in the right way, because I felt responsible for him. And they really got him bad, man. They were targeting his mum, his dad, everybody. And like I say, Axel, if it wasn't for Axel, the official All Nothing podcast wouldn't be as good as it was. Do you know what I mean? That's why the epic story of tomorrow now is just really a video diary channel. But I do have massive plans for 2023 with a new studio, which will be combined with the epic story of tomorrow and the official All or Nothing podcast. Studio, microphones, celebrity guests. Listen, trust me, just trust the process. It'll all come. But yeah, listen, guys, thank you for the support. Like I say, if you want to donate to the channel, you can by clicking the super sticker. There's going to be, the tiers are going to be coming when you click join. As soon as the tiers come up, guys, if you want to become a member and you want to become part of the live chats, you can. I'm not just bringing any mugs on anymore, because at the end of the day, man, it just gets sabotaged by absolute perverted people. But yeah, I did watching a good game, good win, 3-0. But yeah, but Decca, why did Humble? Do you know what? I don't know. He made 2 excuses, Tumble, didn't he? The first one was apparently I was messaging his daughter that you've never ever seen, and then the second reason was I blocked him on Facebook or something. So yeah, JJ, welcome. Part of the live show. Also, the tiers now, guys, are now working. You've just seen JJ there. Yeah, just become a part of the channel. Like I say, guys, if you click join, you can now become a part of the live shows, where you'll get to come on, you get to chat with guests, have a debate. I'm not bringing no divvies on with fake profiles just to get sabotaged like they did. Tomorrow night, you'll see it premiered for 7 o'clock. The last live that went a bit crazy. There was a couple bit of arguments on it and stuff with me and Moto. Like I said, despite everything that Moto's done, I've nothing against him anymore. I've nothing against anybody. I'm not holding any grudges. I'm just going to try and get on with my life. Are you 100% retired from fighting? Yes. There's only one fight I would come out for, and I don't even need to say the name. That's all I'm saying. But it'd have to be worthwhile. I'm 39 years of age now, man. I'm 39. I'm right in the prime of my life right now. But yeah. But I hope you're all right, guys. But thank you, JAJ, for becoming a member. You're still waiting for... I was waiting for it to change. Yeah, so it's now the tiers are open, guys. You can become a member. Scrog, you can become a member again now, bro. All the moderators, you can become members to the channel. They'd be happy to have you on board. Part of the process, part of rebuilding this. We're going to get a studio. And I'm actually gonna, once the studio's up and running, I'm going to actually invite the members to the studio to have like live debates in the studio, in a proper studio, proper settings, looking smart as out, top notch. So there's big plans ahead. We've got 347 on and 77 likes. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Come on, guys, hit that like button before I go. How are you doing? I'm a swinger. You've been a loyal... I'll tell you what, you've actually been a very loyal follower. I'm a swinger, very loyal. You've been with me from day one. Fairy Dust, like I say, guys, the members is now open. You can become a member. Just click join and become a member. Thank you, Paul Benito. What kind of podcast, mate? True crime, variety, mate. I'm going to get some celebrity actors on. I've got some in mind. I've actually spoke to a couple of people that are high profile that are going to be coming on when I set it all back up. I've actually spoke to a Premier League footballer who plays for Manchester City that is willing to come on. Yeah, I've been working real crime. Welcome to the party, bro. So that's it, guys. I've actually been doing a little bit of work in the background, setting things up. You know, you got to have a plan A and a plan B. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, guys, when I say... Like every now and again, I say, oh, I'm coming off YouTube. I'm not doing it anymore. That is erratic behaviour. And it's complex post-traumatic stress. Now, this is a subject that I will speak about openly in the coming weeks because I'm starting to learn more about it. Triggers, like someone, you go on the defensive straight away. Someone says something, you bite back dead quick. There's a lot of things that cause complex post-traumatic stress, but it's hard to explain how the mind works. It's like if I'm sitting in a room full of people arguing, my head goes, I lose it. I've got to get out of the house. It's a bit like that. Or there's too much noise in the room. I've got to get out of there. I've got to the stage now where I become that much of a loner. I enjoy my own company and I don't trust people. But I do want to trust people. I want to get to that stage where I want to trust. I want to bring people into my life without feeling there's an agenda behind it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, the 2023 is going to be epic, guys. It's going to be epic and there's going to be some big things happening. But thanks to all you lot, man. So it's strange how you are. But what question? Thank you, JAJ. What question are you asking there, 99HK? Ask the question again, mate. Because I didn't see the question. There's that many things coming in. I didn't see it, mate. Hey, what's this question? Go on, please, go on. Still waiting. That's it, guys. Click the like button. Right, 99HK. I'm still waiting for your question, man. You're desperate for this question. What's the question? Welcome, UKPI. All right, Alex Fitz, how are you doing, bro? Are you the one that's on Instagram that speaks to me on Instagram? Right, how did you know I was humble before all of this? Oh, I didn't know him, mate. I didn't even know who Humble Dryer was. Apparently, he said, was there rumours of something I slept with his bird? Or Modja, now real crime. Add mod. There we go, bro. Thank you, young Sinatra. I didn't know Humble, mate. I don't even know him from Adam. Do you know what it is? I've never met him in my entire life. But I'd have the great pleasure. I'd love to meet him. I'd love to meet Humble Dryer face to face, see what he's got to say. And you know what? I wouldn't even hit him. It'd be like bullying, wouldn't it? I'd like him to ask me the questions that I asked. So you know the way he talks on on YouTube, I'd actually like him to meet me in person, go live and ask me what he wants to ask me in person, instead of just come doing it on computer. It's like anybody, if you want to ask me a question, why don't you just meet me and come and ask me? Don't like do it all over YouTube to like just try and discredit me, because then it's a one-sided narrative. I always say, guys, there's two sides to every single story. Welcome, Gated. Listen, Gated Angel is a proper loyaler, and send the respects to Paddy Gated. What did I? How are you doing, Scrog? You can become a member, Scrog, if you want, bro. Were you also talking about Nick Williams? That man needs an invest. Who's Nick Williams, mate? Who's Nick Williams? I don't even know who he is. To be honest with you guys, there's a lot of actually new trolls on the scene. It's like what happens is, I'll tell you what they do. What they do is they see like money signs, they see monetization. So Decca Heggie's a trending name. I'll tell you, like, listen, I know YouTube inside out. Right, look at Liver King. Has now just been outed for taking anabolics, okay? Claimed to be natural. But if he was honest from the start, it'd have been alright. But what's happened is, he's been outed for taking anabolics, but because of all the bad publicity, it's sent traffic to his channel, and he's just got even bigger. So what I'm saying is, good news or bad news, when people are talking about you on YouTube, they're drawing traffic to your channel, which pushes the algorithm, which gives you more followers, more subs, more views, more. That's the way it goes. And a lot of people don't understand that. And that's what I say, the people that made the mistake with me was when they copyrighted my podcast. It was a stupid move, because if they'd have kept my podcast up, which would probably be on about 60,000 subs by now, their channels would have actually been a lot better. You know what I mean? But they haven't got the brains to. They haven't got the brains of YouTube, man. You know what I mean? They haven't got the brains, and I haven't got a clue, Bobby, what happened to that Apollo. He just like he come on. I think he does what a lot of people do, doesn't he? He comes on. They all come on pretending to be on side, and then the turn. But Cyberbully Exposed is definitely one of the good guys. It was actually my fault the other night when I snapped at him, and I shouldn't have, and I apologise to him. I'm sweet now. He's a good guy. Real Crime's a good guy as well, guys. If you want to subscribe to Real Crime, who's one of the mods now, subscribe to him. Subscribe to Gated Angel. Do you know what, guys? Give all the good guys support. Do you know what I mean? I think it's about time all the good people came together. Do you know what I mean? Come together, and nothing to see. How are you doing, bro? It's just good to see the good people come together. It's time that we rid the evil and the horrible vermin from YouTube, and the only way that can be done is by people coming together as a unit and doing it. You got to remember, I was fighting. Me and my family were fighting a one-man battle for 3 years against the whole YouTube establishment, and then all of a sudden, people, it's like the Illuminati. We've awoke. We're awoke to the cult. And that's what it is on YouTube. It's a cult of people that are absolutely bullying, harassing, and causing people suicide, man. And it's wrong. It's wrong on all levels, man. It's just wrong on all levels, like, do you know what I mean? But, you know, I just feel like it should be freedom of speech. Now, that documentary I put out tonight, look at all the videos they've put out about me. And I've left them. I've never bothered with them. It's all about freedom of speech. For me, freedom of speech on YouTube. They get their say, let me have my say. That's what I say. But of course, it's good vibes tonight, mate. Do you know what? I've trained hard all week. I'm sitting on 18 stone now. I'm on 6 meals a day. I'm lean, quite lean. Got my body fat right down. I explained my diet in one of my other videos. But, yeah, I was exposed. How are you doing, Vaughan, bro? Yeah, let's watch the documentary, guys. Spread it out, share it around, man. Share it around. Get it. Listen, if any of you with channels want to rip it off and put it on your channels, do it, man. You've got my permission. Fair use. Just get it ripped off now if you want. Anyone that's anyone that's got a channel that wants to rip that documentary off there, I give you my permission now to do it and use it. Put it on your channel, man. If you want to get your views and build your subs up, take the documentary and get it put up, man. Doesn't bother me. You can do that. I will, Bobby. I'll do some more diet stuff. Do you know what it is? I actually need a professional cameraman on board because I want to start doing some training videos. I want to start showing people into my not into my personal life, but I want to start showing people what I eat, my routine, my training methods, because I've got a lot of knowledge when it comes to training and stuff. Hence why I can easily bulk up. I can get myself lean. I can trim down. Just different methods of training, isn't it? Am I on good terms? But I've never really had any beef with Sean. Like we've never had. Sean used to always get me good guests on the official All Nothing podcast, really. So I've never. I don't really. We don't really speak. At the minute, Alan, I can benching 145 kilo for 4 reps. But that's me just getting back started again because I lost a lot of strength, mate. When I trimmed down for the Dean Lynch Ward fight, I lost a lot of strength. I got myself down to like about 15 stone 12. Now I'm back at 18 stone, so I'll be benching about 170 in the next 3 or 4 months. Not a problem. And I'll get that on video as well. I'm sure I've got a video on my official All Nothing podcast somewhere, benching 160 kilo 3 times. But yeah, so I'm sure I have. I'm positive. But listen, guys, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you all so much. Why do they call my dad Diet Chips? I think he was on holiday and he was eating, and the thing is, though, right, these people wouldn't say that to him to his face. And anyone that knew my father back in his day, he was a lot harder than me. So, you know, they wouldn't stand a chance with him. Even now, the man's 60-odd-year-old, but he could still have it. That's all I'm going to say. See, to me, sometimes age doesn't mean nothing. Graham Patterson, I'm not going to speak about Dot because I've actually spoke about Dot the other night. If you go back to one of the videos, I speak about quite a few things on a personal level. I've always been open. I've been open about every single thing. But some people haven't. You know, like some people deflect. They start getting outed on YouTube and then they come on and they start deflecting things. That's what people do. Once they start being outed, then they start deflecting their attention away from them. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, but listen, guys, I really appreciate you all, man. Respect to everybody. Tomorrow night, I think I'm going to speak to him, but Cyberbullies Exposed might be going live with me. I think Real Crime will be coming on. Real Crime's a member. Cyberbullies will be a guest. But the members, the people that are members of the channel can actually host the shows with me. So it's not about Decca Heggie. It's about the team. Like, you know what I mean? If you become a member, it's a team effort. It's not about me. I'm not the focus of the show. It's a team effort, man. You know what I mean? Seth Jones, yes, he was one hard man. Even for his age, man, he could fight. Yeah, it's yeah, man. Listen, I do appreciate you all. I think you're all really nice people. The support's great. But yeah, that was the Exposed tonight. Get it ripped off, guys. Get it on your channels, man. You have my permission here. Get that documentary ripped off and get it put on. You know what I mean? But yeah, thank you, Jab Stab. Spot on, bro. But like I said, that's what I want to do, start getting more training videos up, just to start showing people my methods. But I need, if there's anybody out there, I don't just want anybody, I want a top filmographer, someone that's willing to speculate to accumulate, not want too much but not want too less. We can meet in the middle and we'll have a chat, we can talk business, you know what I mean? But I want a top filmographer, because I have plans to make some more documentaries, but I'm not going to share them, as I've got some good ideas coming up. But the knife crime documentary, that should be coming back up soon. YouTube have confirmed that. So listen, guys, for tonight, I love you all. Thanks for the respect, and keep an eye out on the premieres tomorrow night. Set your reminder, guys. If any of my mods can get the premiere for tomorrow night, put it in the link and put it in here, guys. And for the people to set the reminders for that. That was the live that we done, that I took down, that we got thing bombed, didn't we? Someone that put a video of me fucking ham shanking it. Some saddos, man. But yeah, so like I say, guys, love you all and good night and God bless.